Oh! 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 I need finishing though. Oh! Oh my! Oh my god! What is good, YouTube? It's your boy ChicoFilo here, man, back with another video. And right here, you guys are looking at one of the greatest god builds in the game that I handcrafted myself. This god build can do everything that you could ever ask for. Firstly, though, I owe you guys an apology because in my previous build video, I said that that was going to be the best god build that you could make. But I have to admit that I was wrong. The god that I made in that previous video was great, don't get me wrong, it just wasn't the best. I went back to the My Player Builder to play around with it a little bit, tweaked a few things, and then I was able to discover an even better version of my previous build. Think of it like this. If my previous build was like a Super Saiyan Blue, this new one right here would be Ultra Instinct. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, this build right here is my final form. I nearly have it maxed out and I've been going absolutely crazy with this thing. I will definitely stick with this build for the majority of the year, and this will also be the build that I use in the comp stage and for wages. And I promise you guys that I mean it this time. I'm not going back to another build. I'm not going to recreate another build. This is the build right here that I'm going to stick with. This god can literally do it all, from its incredible shooting, playmaking, the ability to get contact dunks. But at the same time, it also has well-rounded defense that you can rely on. Anyway, before I show you guys how to make this build, if you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of my content. And yeah, let's carry on with the build. Okay, so first things first, of course, the position is going to be a point guard. And then for our body settings, we're going to choose 6'1" for the height. And then the weight will be 179 pounds. Reason for this being our acceleration, because I really wanted to prioritize acceleration with this build. I felt like obviously with my old build where I went with max weight, the maximum acceleration that I could go with was 86. And although I thought that this was going to be enough, sadly, I don't think it was. And so I chose to go with a much lighter weight. I didn't go with minimum weight though. I don't want to have a minimum weight guard this year. And like I said in my earlier build video, you actually have to put up the weight for you to get more badges. So the sweet spot was actually right here at 179 pounds. Wingspan, we're going to make that 6'7". And then for our body shape, we are going to go with slight. Moving on to our attributes. So first things first, we are going to go to our 3-point, and you want to put that all the way up to a 92. And then next up, our mid-range, we're going to put up 2 notches up to 80, which will give us 25 badges. The free throw we can just leave for now, but ball handle, we want to move this all the way up to a 94. Reason being, a 94 gives you a gold tier 3 badge for handles for days. Obviously, you are going to need that badge. And obviously, as a god, we need a high ball handle anyway. And then speed with ball, you want to put that all the way up to a 90. And then you want to go up to pass accuracy and put that all the way up to a 75. And just like that, we have 26 playmaking badges. And then you want to go up to your driving dunk and move that all the way up to an 86. And as you guys can see right there, 86 driving dunk is what will give you gold limitless takeoff at tier 3. And on top of that, we also get 17 finishing badges. Next up, we want to go all the way down to our physicals. Let me just move my camera out the way so you guys can see that. So speed, obviously, as you guys know, speed only affects how fast you move without the ball. So I'm actually going to leave this at an 80, but then our acceleration, this is going to be an important and huge difference from my previous build, because my previous build obviously only had an 86 acceleration. And like I said, I didn't feel like this was enough. Acceleration and speed with ball are the two main factors that determine how fast you move with the ball. And for this reason, I actually wanted to put up my acceleration quite a bit. So I actually put this all the way up to a 92. And having that 92 acceleration with a 90 speed with ball, you feel so quick on the court. It just becomes really easy to navigate your way around your defenders. And then moving down to strength, we're actually going to move this all the way up to a 36. And then for your vertical, you want to put that all the way up to a 75, because you actually need a 75 vertical for some dunk animations, especially if we want to unlock pro contact dunks. And then stamina being one of the most important aspects of the game this year, we want to put that all the way up to a 94. And just like that, that is our physicals. And obviously, as you guys know, once we get gym rat, we actually get +4 in each one of these attributes. So we'll have an 84 speed, 96 acceleration, 40 strength, 79 vertical, and a 98 stamina. But hold on, Chico, you haven't even touched the defense yet. This build has no defense. You said this build was gonna have defense. Just wait. Okay, we still have a lot of points left over, so don't you worry. We are going to start with interior defense, and you actually want to max this out all the way to a 58. This is going to help you a lot in situations where somebody just wants to mash you, especially on a mismatch. And as you guys know, slashing is very, very overpowered this year, so I feel like having a high interior defense, even as a tiny guard, is definitely a must-have. For example, say you're guarding the corner on the threes, and somebody backdoors on you. If you somehow get in the right position, this 58 interior defense will stop them from being able to take advantage of that. And also, I'm sure some of you guys are worried that you won't be able to play with this build on the twos. However, trust me, once we're done touching our defense, you should definitely have the confidence to play with this build on the twos, because I tried it and I was actually able to play very well defensively, although I am on a tiny guard. So perimeter defense, you want to put that all the way up to a 76. That also enables us to unlock a few of these tier 2 badges that you guys can see. So steal also going to be a 76. And that should give us a total of 15 defensive badges. And this right here is where our defense currently stands. There's actually a way to have more defensive badges if you wanted to, but in order to do that, you pretty much have to lower your interior defense all the way down, and then you have to like put all of those points up on your defensive rebound or your offensive rebound. I'm not sure which one it was, but if you want to go for 17 defensive badges, go ahead by all means. However, in this scenario though, I would rather give up the 2 defensive badges to have a 58 interior defense, because I honestly think that having a 58 interior defense is going to be much more beneficial than having an additional 2 defensive badges. I tested this 58 interior defense on the 2s and the 3s, and it was actually getting me a lot of stops in the paint, even though I am a tiny guard. But anyway, the build's not quite done yet. As you guys can see, we still have a few leftover points remaining. So I want you guys to put up your steal by 2. As you guys can see there on the bottom right, we get silver interceptor if we put this up to a 78. So you actually want to have that 78, and then defensive rebound, I decided to put that up by 2, and then my driving layup up by 1, and then I just put the rest on free throw because I will be using this build for Pro-Am as well. And there we have it, guys. These are the attributes that you guys want. This is the badge count that we have. Like I said, this build should be able to do everything. It is pretty well rounded across the board, and now we can continue. Next up, we have our takeovers. So I went with limitless range and then pull up precision. Obviously, fades are the way to go this year, and then combined with our limitless take, we should be able to shoot from anywhere on the court. And there we have it, guys. That is the build completed. I'm not even quite sure why this build was called a shot creator. I feel like this build definitely should have been called like at least, I don't know, a 2-way shot creator or like a slashing shot creator of some sort. Definitely not a pure shot creator, but I think a lot of guards just end up getting called a shot creator anyway. So there we have it. This is the build. I promise you, you guys won't be disappointed by this. Anyway, like I said earlier in this video, I am nearly a 99 on this build, and I've nearly maxed out all my badges. And once I get there, I'm definitely going to make another video just to showcase just how good this build really is. This is definitely my favorite build at the moment, and I just can't wait to use this build for when I start wagering. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Once again, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of my content. But for now, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.